I commentate events all over the world, and I love the local culture at all the events. That's my favorite thing, is connecting with local culture. You get to appreciate what makes this place so special. We started the day by leaving the contest area in Ballito and going only about 10 or 15 minutes away to the Chief Albert Lutuli Museum. It was an incredible way to start off the trip because it was personal for me.
That's the best welcome I could ever ask for.
As a child of exile, the son of someone who was exiled due to apartheid, I always loved to get a chance to learn more about the architects of the struggle, the people who fought the hardest to preserve South African culture and heritage and stop apartheid. And Chief Lutuli was just he was a hero.
These are all our leaders.
I met him to spend time with Dr. Lutuli, with his daughter, to get almost like these similar type kinship experiences in being the children of these freedom fighters. It was really, really, really powerful. It was really powerful, and to show up there at the museum, and the first thing before we got into anything else, to be presented with the culture and have the kids dancing for us in the Zulu tradition, to set the tone for what that day was going to be. I will never forget it. Thank you. Thank you guys. Being able to go a short distance away and go and visit his memorial, on the gravesite, and really appreciate the weight and the power of his life. Here at Ballito, it's the only event where it's personal to me, where I feel like there's a piece of me here, so coming here is it's like coming home. I felt that way when we were at the KwaDukuza pool, at the opening of the swimming pool, the first public swimming pool in that community ever. Listening to the way that the surf instructors and the swim instructors, the way they explained how this pool and these kids having the opportunity to learn to swim in a safe space, how they're going to be able to take those skills, transfer them to the ocean as they're learning to surf now with familiarity and confidence and a sense that they belong in the water, and in turn how that's going to affect their progress into becoming surfers and building their own surf culture.
This is one of the luckiest days of your life. Own this pool like it is yours, and have fun and make up games. And the skills that you learn here in this pool, you'll be able to take with you to the ocean. And maybe some of you might become surfers. And remember that ocean is just as much yours as anyone else. So enjoy this water, swim in it, have a blast. Thank you so much for having me out here today. It is an honor. Thank you.
What's incredible about the drive out from Ballito to out here deep in KwaZulu-Natal is this transition from the modern world with little hints of Africa to we are in Africa. When you come out here, you feel the ancestral power of these lands. I think people hear the name Shaka Zulu or King Shaka, and they know like the legend and story of this king, but you come here and you have this feeling of like, oh wow, these were King Shaka's hunting lands. This is where battles took place. This is where the culture was fought for, and that's a beautiful, humbling feeling. To be standing out here in the midst of just the magic of KwaZulu-Natal. And you get up in the morning and you have a magic sunrise and descend into the valley, and next thing you know, you're 15 feet away from a big, massive white rhino.
The collective noun of rhino is a crash.
It's a crash.
A crash of rhino.
A crash of rhino. That is cool. I'm still trying to comprehend where we are right now. It's literally only 2 hours away from the contest site. But to be able to go back with this sort of like context and really understanding and appreciating where we are, the stage that this is taking place, because this is a big contest. This is an exciting event, and I'm hyped to get back and put some of those moments into context, and hopefully we'll have some moments that people will be able to look back on at the end of the season and be like, that's where it started, right there at the Ballito Pro.